Hello. Nice to see y'all today. I'd like to give a shout out to my regular class participants. Let you know that I'm missing y'all. I'm talking about Martha and Donna and Carla and Julie, Margie, April. Haven't seen you in a while, Susan. Or you either, Patrice. But don't think I don't think about y'all, because I do. I hope you'll catch this class online. This one is about spiking your immunity. I'd like to give a quick shout out to Donna. My Asiatic lilies are beginning to show buds, and my Gerber daisy has a bud coming up. My bee balm is probably 3 feet tall and very happy. My Turk's cap is back, and so is my vine. I can't remember the name of it at the moment. The little vine that goes along the ground. The name escapes my memory at the moment. But I normally start my classes with breathing. I'd like to quickly go over Ujjayi breathing. It's probably my favorite pranayama. If you close your throat a little bit as you inhale and keep your throat closed a bit as you exhale, it makes a bit of an ocean sound. I find since we've been maintaining physical distance from one another, I feel that I need to check twice a day to see what is happening in the outside world. Check on the creepy crud that's going around among us. But I find when I check on what's happening, I tend to get a little sad and a little anxious. So I only check at the beginning of the day and again about 10 o'clock at night. And other than that, I don't have the news on in my house. I try not to think about it too much. I feel like I need to check twice a day just to be a responsible citizen and find out when things are going to go back to the new normal. If they want me to come back to work, I do need to know about that. But I'm out of work, just like a whole lot of other people. So I have added a virtual tip jar on my website. If you are able to make a donation, please do. If you're not able to make a donation, please go ahead and enjoy the free content. I want yoga to be accessible to everyone. So my virtual tip jar is up there. If you've enjoyed my free content in the past and are continuing to enjoy it, and you can, I'd appreciate a donation that is within the parameters of your capabilities. But back to Ujjayi breathing. I think my favorite pranayama that I use more than any other, especially if I have moments of sadness or anxiety about the situation that we're in, is an elongated exhalation as part of my Ujjayi breath. It doesn't matter how much longer you make the exhalation, just a little longer. I've been doing this for a long time, and I've found that my favorite is to inhale to about a count of 3 and to exhale to about a count of 6. Try elongating your exhalation just a little bit. It helps me if I'm having any kind of anxiety or sadness. If I do just a few minutes of that style of breathing, I feel better fast. A lot of teachers I've had in the past recommend inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth when you're feeling anxious. You may try that and see if that works for you. I find that I prefer to inhale and exhale through my nose. I like to start with a few minutes of breathing when I start my own practice, scanning around my body to see what areas are tense or tired or strained or weak and feel that they need work today. And when I identify those areas, I try to direct my breath towards them as my first part of yoga practice. And then I choose asana to do that will deal with that particular issue, whatever it is. If you like to sit when you breathe, that's fine. You can lie down when you breathe. You can use easy pose if you like to sit. Savasana if you like to lie down. Some people like to sit on their heels. And that's fine. Whatever position you like for your breathing. It's just a personal choice. All right, let's start with a seated twist. Let's inhale and get tall. Place opposite hand on opposite knee. And as you begin to exhale, maintain your height in your spine and twist. You can use your hand as a prop behind you, or you can drape it across the back of your waist, whichever you prefer. Release whenever you're ready. Alternatively, if you prefer, you can do half Lord of the Fishes, which is crossing one leg over the other, hooking your elbow and twisting like that. Or easy pose. When you're done, come back to center. Take a couple of breaths to center and ground yourself. And when you're ready to go the other way, inhale, get tall. Opposite hand on the opposite knee. Twist as you exhale. Hand as a prop behind you, or drape it across the back of your waist. Alternatively, half Lord of the Fishes, cross one foot over the other knee, hook your elbow, twist, or just use easy pose. Let's move on to dolphin. Dolphin is kind of like a downward facing dog on your forearms. Put your forearm down at about a 45-degree angle. The other forearm down. Interlace your fingers. Turn your toes under. Dolphin. to safely come out, drop to your knees. With the dolphin, we inverted the top half of our bodies. It's very conducive to immune function, to turn the body upside down. If you don't want to do full headstand, you don't have to. We can do dolphin to get the top half of the body, and maybe a standing forward fold of some type. And later on we'll do legs up the wall to get the bottom part of the body. That way you've inverted the entire body, just not all at once. And you've also not put your neck at risk. So that definitely has its advantages. If we could come to standing. Come to mountain. Classic Hatha Yoga says, your feet right together, pads of your big toes touching. But I'm more comfortable about hip width apart with my feet. Don't be afraid to modify your yoga to suit your body and how you feel on a given day. From here, let's go to upward salute. Inhale, get tall, get really, really, really tall. And only if you want to and your back is strong and healthy today, you can take it on to standing back bend. Inhale to come out. Let's go to a wide-legged standing forward fold. One of my most favorite standing poses. Get out into a wide stance. Inhale. Get tall. Always want to get tall before you fall forward. And as you exhale, float down. If you want an easy way to come up, you can just walk your hands up your legs. This is an only if you want to thing. If you want to, you can do it again. Interlace your hands behind your back. Raise your arms a little bit as you inhale, and as you exhale, fold forward and let your arms come out over your head. Inhale when you're ready to come up. My hands always float up when I come up out of that. Let's do a rainbow twist. Inhale, get tall, float down. One hand stays down, the other hand goes up. You draw a beautiful rainbow arc up. Look up at your hand. As you exhale, back down. Take a couple of breaths. to stabilize and recenter. Then, other hand draws a rainbow the other way. Back down. Want to come up easy? Walk your hands up your legs. Now let's go back down onto the mat for a crab. For crab, I like to put my hands on the outer edges of my mat. Bring the feet in. There towards the outer edges of the mat too. And when I'm ready, I inhale. And then as I exhale, I come up. To come out, just sit down. Let me move my feet out a little more. Inhale. As you exhale, come up. To come out, just sit down. If you don't want to stay up there, you can do reps. And sometimes when you're just starting yoga, you push and you don't come up. That doesn't really matter. Just push and try to come up 5, 8, 10 times. And if you try that for like 10 days in a row, you'll probably start getting off the ground. If crab is easy and not a challenge for you, and you want to, this is one of those only if you want to poses. You can go to reverse plank or inclined plane. Your legs are extended. Your hands are on the outer edges of your mat again. And as you inhale and as you exhale, come up. To come safely out. Sit down. I want to show y'all a supported fish. Those of y'all who know me know that I don't care much for props. I have finally found a supported fish done with 2 blocks that I actually like. This lower block, you want that one to be on the back side of your heart. And the higher one, you want underneath your head. We have all kinds of lymph stuff in our chests and in our bellies. And this one opens that up and stretches it. helps your housekeeping system. If you want your legs extended, you can keep them extended. If you prefer to put them in easy pose, you can use easy pose. You can even use lotus if you like. Ooh, I messed up my block under my head doing that. I could stay like that for a long time. Oh, another way you could have your legs in that fish. I just thought about this. Get back in here. You could put your knees towards the outsides of your mat and let your knees lean in toward each other without touching or touching, whichever you prefer. This feels good too. I was just really surprised when I ran across that method of doing the supported fish recently and tried it, and I liked it. Usually, I cannot stand the sensation of blocks underneath my back, but for some reason that one is okay with me. Okay. I forgot one of our poses when we were up. I apologize for getting up again. Carla would have my head for this if I made everybody get up more than once in class. But I really want to do heart opener. Heart opener, hands in prayer pose at your chest. Your thumbs will hit your thymus. So we're going to take just a step back. This is not a wide stance, just a step back. Easy little stance. And we're going to tap our thymus. And then as we exhale, we're going to throw our hands out and exhale forcefully through the mouth. This is supposed to wake up your thymus and spike your immunity. Other side. Carl, if you don't want to get up again, don't do that. Now for legs up the wall. One of the most relaxing restorative poses in all of yoga. The inversion for the bottom part of our body. To get into it, I'm going to use this column because that's what I have. It works just as well as a wall. I'm going to put my hip next to the column. Then I'm going to turn and put my legs up. You can scoot up right next to it. like even closer than I am. Make it a little closer to where your hip actually touches it. Or if that's uncomfortable for your back, you can push out and have an angle. You can stay in this for however long it feels good. 1 minute, 5 minutes. Sometimes I stay 20 minutes. You can splay your legs apart, put them back together, put your soles of your feet together, bend your knees. If I move my legs around some, I can stay longer. If while you're in this, your feet start tingling or getting excessively cold, feel like they're going to sleep, go ahead and come out. That's your body saying, thank you very much. That's enough of legs up the wall for me today. I'm going to go ahead and come down. Some people like to stay in legs up the wall during meditation, which is fine. Sometimes I just want to stay there for part of meditation and then come down. Choice is theirs. But I want to do a pose of a child. I like this version with my head propped up on my two fists. You can also put your arms alongside your body, or even make teepee hands above your head. I'd like to finish off with a meditation for health, about empowering your body to stay healthy. It has the ability to do so, and we're going to let it know that's exactly what we expect. I wish this would prop up like this. Make it easier for me to see. Maybe not. After we do our physical asanas, it's beneficial to do a concentrated relaxation exercise. It relaxes the skeletal muscles and alleviates any strain or fatigue left in the body. Find a comfortable position. Seated, you can lie in the corpse pose. Whatever is comfortable to you. It's easier to relax if you're comfortable. Close your eyes and breathe through your nostrils, slowly, fully, and gently. Let the breath flow easily without exertion. The cool air of the inhalation as you feel your belly gently rise. Then the warm air of the exhalation as your belly slightly sinks. Now tell yourself, I empower my body to unleash its limitless capacity for healing on anything that threatens my physical, emotional, or mental health. Relax the top of your head, your forehead, eyebrows, space between your eyebrows, eyes, eyelids, cheeks, and nose. Keep breathing softly. Pay special attention to your jaw. A lot of people have tension that accumulates in the jaw. Allow your jaw to expand into relaxation. Relax your upper arms, lower arms, wrists, hands, fingers, and fingertips. Relax your belly, low back, hips, thighs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, and toes. As you inhale, breathe in strength, vitality, peace, and relaxation. As you exhale, breathe out all your tension, worries, and anxieties. If you need to make your exhalation longer than your inhalation, please do so. Inhale and exhale again and again. Relax your toes, feet, ankles, calves, knees, thighs, hips, low back, belly, abdomen, and chest. Continue breathing out all stress and inhaling perfect acceptance, perfect support, and perfect health. Again, affirm to your body, I empower my body to unleash its limitless capacity for healing on anything that threatens my physical, emotional, or mental health. Relax the back of your shoulders, upper back, upper arms, lower arms, wrists, hands, fingers, and fingertips. Relax the whole body. Relax the whole body. See how effortless you can be. Again, notice the calm and serene flow of your breath. Stay here for another minute. Tune in and see where your energy is running in your body. Slowly and gently open your eyes. Slowly begin to turn your head from side to side. Wiggle your hands, your fingers, your toes. Slowly begin to move your arms, your legs. Move in any way that feels good. Try to keep this calm, spacious feeling with you for the rest of the day. Namaste.